Your school district promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. As a proud member, School of the Colorado High School Activities Association, Fossil Ridge High School asks for your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. The use of profanity or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are Attention fans, don't forget to visit the concession stands located on both concourses. Enjoy a new and improved menu featuring lower prices on all items. Head down there, grab a snack, and support a great cause. All 50% of the profits tonight will go toward Fossil Ridge Dance Team. And they accept tips, I'm hearing.
There's a reason that you have more people in Colorado calling the practice and shift operating contracts. So if you're working an accident, you get work, call me 24/7, 222-2222. Let us work for the win in your case. Practice and shift. Our passion is justice.
Tonight's officials: referee Mason Smith, umpire Paul Fallon, linesman Ryan Rourke, line judge Carl Rogan, and back judge Allison Carter. Let's hear it for our officials. One of our highlighted sponsors this evening, North Star Exterior, family-owned and operated home construction with integrity, serving northern Colorado as well as southern Wyoming.
Tonight, the Fossil Ridge Sabercats have their home opener against the Loveland Red Wolves. This broadcast is brought to you by Sabercat Sports Network.
This is Ethan Tompkins.
I'm Kate Davenport.
And we are very excited for the opening game of the season. Red Wolves have already played one game, but Fossil Ridge with their opener and home opener tonight.
Yes, sir. They've already come out to the field. We're about to welcome the Loveland Red Wolves to the field. State Championship Fossil Ridge Band.
Captains for Loveland High School, number 33, Tucker Jones, number 50, Julian Hayes, number 58, Clayton Atterbury, number 63, Mason Morris. Fossil Ridge captains, number 3, Marcus Mosier, number 8, Nick Kuba. Number 75.
I'd like to introduce the Fossil Ridge captains to the field. Number 3, Marcus Mosier, senior. Number 8, Nick Kubat, senior. Number 75, Nate Cheskin, senior. And number 6, Harley Schmidt, senior. And we welcome to the field the Loveland Red Wolves.
Loveland is one call for elected and fielded off into the second half.
Looks like Loveland won the coin toss. They choose to defer.
Loveland won the toss, has chosen to defer. Fossil Ridge will receive the opening kickoff. At this time, will you please rise, if you're able, and direct your attention beyond the north end zone as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
We have two very different stories today between these two teams. Loveland starting off hot in the 2023 season, going 8-4, but they lost their main offensive weapon in Trey Olson. He was the #1 leader in receiving yards per game, rushing yards per game, rushing touchdowns, receiving touchdowns. And without him on the field, they're going to have to find a way to utilize this offense and their multiple weapons. Fossil Ridge coming back off a slower year, going 5-6. But they bring back all their weapons now as seniors. They have a lot more veterans on the team than Loveland does. We'll have to see how this matchup looks like between these two offenses and what they're going to do.
Yeah, if you look down there next to the field, so many senior banners. More than I've ever seen.
The home opener for Fossil Ridge. The Red Wolves come in with a record of 0-1.
This is Loveland's second game of the year. They played last week against Pueblo West. They suffered a 42-0 loss. They couldn't get a whole lot going, unfortunately, passing 9 for 23 and only 122 yards. Their average was 13.6, so if they can find a way to just complete more passes, I think they'll be able to march down fields, get touchdowns, and put some points on the board. Rushing, 19 carries, 34 yards, 1.8 on the average. Without Trey Olson there, they need to find a way to get everybody involved here.
Yeah, they're suffering a little bit, but not the opener that they wanted, but I think they can bounce back here. And here we go.
And it's a shorter kick and be fielded at the 35, and it's muffed.
I don't know exactly what happened, but looks like Fossil's going to take possession somewhere around the 39 or the 34, excuse me.
Fossil Ridge will start. Just kidding.
Our first player to watch this game is senior wide receiver Marcus Mosier, 6'3", 200 pounds.
Committed to San Diego State for next year's football season.
A 3-star recruit. He is a lot of fun to watch. Along with him, Harley Schmidt. They've got Owen Wind out there as well. That is a strong receiving core, and they've got another veteran senior QB to throw to him as well. As we
Lining up once again for the opening kickoff.
going back for seconds on the kickoff.
It's got me beat. I'm not exactly sure why.
And it's
This
another
one's a
shorter
little
kick.
better. Landed around the 20, out of bounds.
That's going to come out to the 40.
And now Fossil Ridge will start the opening drive of the season at their own 35.
Excuse me, the ball come out to the 35 because of the kick out of bounds flag.
Left hash. We got 3 receivers on the left side.
Starting Wildcat formation with number 2, Colton Pollack, running
Pollack.
outside.
Down at the 40.
Colton Pollack takes the direct snap.
And that's the other version of this team that maybe gets not as talked about enough. Pollack running out, 3-star recruit. But you also got this running back kind of two-side punch in Colton Pollack and Jake Toshkoff, number 2 and 22 respectively, and they are deadly when it comes to running the ball, and they'll pick you apart.
Colton Pollack, dual sport athlete, is committed to DU for lacrosse for next season. Incredible athlete.
Quick touch pass to Marcus Mosier outside, and he's going
Running up the sideline, going to make it to the 50.
find some room.
It's going to be a Sabercat first down.
Good blocking on the outside. Marcus Mosier takes the, well, let's call it pass.
Quick touch pass to Marcus Mosier outside, and he's going
Running up the sideline, going to make it to the 50.
find some room.
And a possible first down.
That's a play I didn't see a lot of last year.
I have to agree. They're probably bringing out some more stuff in the offseason, working hard.
Deepening their bag, as they say.
For
So
the
throw another quick pass.
number 14, Luke Garvin, senior wide receiver.
Garvin on the reception. Pushed out of bounds by number 17, Jack Sarah.
Got a pretty good equal mix of air and ground here. Love to see it for the Fossil offense, showing some versatility.
Colton Pollock finding space up the middle, carrying
Keeps
defenders
going.
with him out to the 25. That's going to be plenty for a first down. And Sabercats, after just a few plays, Colton Pollock finding
tackle,
space
breaking
up the
another
middle,
tackle.
carrying
Keeps
defenders
going and
with him
stopped.
out to the 25. That's going to
Got snap. Over to Marcus. Extra yards down the sideline. It's your Fossil touchdown.
first drive of the game. Love to see that offense going. We'll see what they can cook up on defense
Incredibly
now.
quick touchdown. Over to Marcus.
And they just
Extra yards down the
just couldn't
sideline.
hold on to it.
It's your Fossil touchdown.
And they will bring on the kicking unit for the PAT. This is your sophomore kicker, Braden Higgins.
And it's good. Fossil leads 7-0 with 10 minutes left in the first.
Extra point is
Got snap. Over to Marcus.
Oh, look at that touchdown score.
Extra
Gets
yards down the
outside quickly,
sideline.
which is very efficient.
Got
I
snap.
say no extra
Marcus.
energy wasted.
Extra
on that
yards
run.
down the sideline.
Incredibly athletic.
It's your Fossil touchdown.
4 seconds for the first Fossil touchdown.
Under 2 minutes on that scoring drive. Very efficient offense using everybody on the field. And now we will get to see what Loveland has in store. So as I remember, Loveland's season last year, I'd like to go over some offensive stats. We had passing, they had 96 attempts throughout the season, which was fewer than the national average of 146. We had 928 total yards, which was less than the national average, and 77 yards per game. But when it come to rushing is where they really got it done. 439 attempts, almost double the national average, double the yards total, and almost double again the yards per game. 256 rushing yards per game is a lot of rushing yards. So how they'll be able to move that into this season is going to be a trick, but I think they'll be able to do it. We'll
Yeah, I'm
see
not
what they
sure.
have
They're
in store.
definitely a run team, but they lost one of their biggest run weapons.
And
They're
we'll
back
get
to the
see
run
what that
again.
looks like.
Picking up some good yards.
They're halfway there to the 25.
Number 44 on the field. Coach Moore.
And
They're
we'll
back
get
to the
see
run
what that
again.
looks like.
Picking up some good yards. That was number 44, Cody Moore. So going to the air here. Quick throw to number 87, Zane DeSouza, tight end. So going to the air here.
We talked a lot about Trey Olsen already, but on these stat sheets receiving, Zane D'Souza is right there beneath him, so they're going to be looking to him a lot. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with at that tight end position on the edge.
Excuse me, I apologize. It's Zane D'Souza.
A quarterback draw up the middle will get about 3.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
And he is another guy they're going to be looking for offensive yards. Again, second last year rushing per game. He had 52 yards per game. And touchdowns, he had 8 himself, 7 passing touchdowns. So between him and Zane, they should be able to cook up some nice offense today. He's going to roll out
he's
to
moving
his
back.
left.
And he's going to keep it and run. And it looks like he's going to come down behind the line.
See the
Play
penetration
action,
was
he's
too
moving back.
early.
He's going to keep
And
it and
he-
run.
back there.
And it looks like he's going
Just
to come
could not
down
escape
behind the
and find
line.
open receiver quick enough. Will be for a loss. That's going to bring up 3rd and a long 10 yards.
I believe that was Jake Toshkoff with the tackle. Plays both sides of the ball.
And most of these guys do. You'll see that on our little roster sheets. You got a lot of guys with 2 positions. So you got to. It's a very special thing, I think, about high school football compared to other sports. And ball
And
was.
is that picked? I believe it's picked.
Ref is going to say it hit the
It
ground.
is not. That was very close. It was Owen Wind, almost with the interception. Throw was just a little bit too high.
Either way, 4th down. They will bring on the punting unit, and Falls Ridge will get the ball back. With fairly good ball position, they have their returners lined up at their own 30.
We got Marcus Moser and Owen Wind back there to return the ball.
And that is going to result in some laundry. Some early jumpage off the Fossil Ridge line.
Just unnecessary.
It's the first game of the season. Some of this is going to happen. We're going to see a little bit of rust, but I can assure you with this veteran lineup, it won't last long.
Pretty good kick.
Owen Wind with
Fielded by Owen Wind.
fair catch.
He's going to take it down about the 26. Excuse me, 27-yard line is where we'll be starting this drive.
Again on that left hash. I have to imagine we might be running something out to the right here again. They bring Toshkoff.
You know, Marcus and Owen lined up wide.
Looking to pass. Marcus is open.
Quick pass
Pass it
to
high.
Marcus. And he breaks 1 tackle. Almost breaks 2 tackles. They bring him down at about the 40.
I have to say, first contact was at 35, and he carried 3 men with him. Pass. Marcus is
5
open.
yards
Pass
out
to
to Marcus. And he breaks 1 tackle.
2,
Breaks
3
almost breaks
hands
2
on
tackles. They bring him down at about the 40.
A 12-yard gain and the Fossil Ridge first down.
And we have a timeout by Fossil Ridge. That is their first of the half, first of 3.
Fossil calls their first timeout with 6 minutes, 51 seconds left to go in the first. Leading 7-0.
I can only imagine they're talking about get that ball into Marcus's hands more often.
I can only imagine you're getting hungry and thirsty. Don't forget to visit that snack bar.
Fossil Ridge students lined up almost all the way to the top. They're very loud. They're very excited for this home opener. Trying to get some excitement out of the Loveland students as well.
Name is USA. I think I see Uncle Sam down there.
Another touch pass to Marcus.
Come down around about the 43, 44.
Another touch pass to Marcus.
Is that our second or third touch pass we've seen from this Fossil offense? New weapon. Didn't see that much last season, if at all.
They hand it off to Jake Toshkoff. Finds a crease up the middle.
Bunch of yards. Past the middle of the field.
Spun down around the 45 and into Red Wolf territory. Once again on the ground. Plenty. Finds a crease up the middle.
Bunch of yards. See this past the middle of the field.
Spun down around
offense in all its glory. It's like another handoff to Jake.
Possibly trying to bring more linebackers, it looked, into there to stop the run, and 3 yards again. It's looking effortless, Kate.
Another handoff
really
to
is.
Jake.
Possibly trying to bring more. We get the pile unstuck. We might have a injured Red Wolf. No, excuse me. He's going to be all right. Just stuck at the bottom.
I'll tell you what, when you're stuck under 6 or 7 guys, it's hard to get out.
Play action. Just a short pass.
There we go. They got him down. That's number 12, Mason Griffin. Also a dual sport athlete. Baseball outfielder.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but this feels like it's Fossil Ridge's first third down.
It does feel like that.
Then again, you have to assume it's 4 down territory. Does not
Probably
matter.
gonna be there last. That was number 6, Harley Schmidt.
Quick pass over the middle. Gets the job done.
Then
Again,
that's
you have
Harley's
to
first
assume
reception
it's
of the game.
4 down territory. Does not
Probably
matter.
gonna be there last.
Breaks through that.
That was
nice
number
zone
6,
there.
Harley Schmidt.
Quick pass.
Also a dual sport athlete. Track and field. So is Marcus Mosier.
Marcus, I believe, holds a few records around the track scene.
He does. He's got a school
Fossil
record
Ridge.
in the 100, the 200, and very nearly the long jump as well if he doesn't hold it.
Passing again through the air. Nice pass to the deep corner, and he just cannot get there.
It's very close.
A little bit overthrown.
That was Luke Garvin. Couldn't quite get out there in time.
It was a nice throw. I could have been a little contact. It slowed the timing of that play just a touch, but nevertheless, it's a good look at the end zone there.
And believe it or not, Luke Garvin, another dual sport athlete. Incredible high jumper.
They go back to the same formation as last play. 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. No tight ends. They're looking towards the air again for the end zone.
Harley, and it's off the hands. Or the helmet.
I think that might have been the face mask.
I do think it was.
Unfortunately, this will look like a 3rd and 10, but I would think from inside this range that we could have at least 3 points secured.
Yeah, most definitely. You got to think an incredible drive. Some really good plays. I feel like Foss would be a little bit disappointed not to come away with 6 here, but
looked like they were going through the air a little bit more than that opening play, trying to break open that defense as much as they can, get them guessing, but
very much. On the 21-yard line, 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Toshkoff in motion right.
Takes it. He will get the 1st down. He will be marked right at the 11.
Toshkoff in motion right. Pull out my calculator to count up all the yards.
Get the 1st down.
Tonight.
This gain of exactly 10, but enough to move the chains.
That'll get it done.
Clock is stopped as we move the chains. It will be 1st and 10, not 1st and goal is there on the 11. 2 receivers on either side of the line and Toshkoff in the backfield. Marcus in motion.
That's caught by Marcus.
And they did a good job to stop him there. That might have been for a loss.
I do believe it was.
Looks like he did, in fact, get back to the line.
Oh, okay.
Great tackling from the Loveland secondary there.
I need to put my glasses back on. Gotta love the start of the season. Packed stands. It'll take you all night to count all these people.
I have to say, since season ended last year, I've been looking forward to this moment for quite some time.
It's been a missing part in my heart. Back to Toshkoff, up to the middle.
And
that looks like it might be a loss as well.
Loveland line is figuring out the run defense.
All they needed was a few plays to get warmed up.
See, 87, I believe that's Zane D'Souza. Again playing defense on that other side of the ball. They force at that outside linebacker position.
Over to Marcus, corner of the end zone. Can't quite get there. Throw a little wide.
I believe that was 3rd down. It
would be wise to bring out the field goal unit.
And Nick Kubat, senior quarterback, will walk over to the other side of the field to the bench. Have a quick conversation. And it is 4th and 11.
Looks like he's coming back out.
I don't mind this play at all. Instead of taking the 3, even if they don't get it, they pin Loveland back up against their end zone. I have to imagine this would be a pass, and it is.
Here, he's got to get away. One tackle and right into the face of the other guy. That's number 66. Actually, I don't think that was number 66. Not exactly sure who that was. Nonetheless, great tackle. He will get credit for that on max preps, don't you worry.
Great defensive call from the Loveland sideline to prevent not only the 6, just the 3.
That was the best case scenario for Loveland right there.
Gaining a little bit of better field position, getting themselves off the, what are they at, about the 15 there. Now they start out towards the 22. And your senior quarterback A little bit excited to get that drive underway, and we have another flag, and that'll back them up. It'll be 1st and 15.
They add up. QB's going to keep it. And it was a good decision.
Okay, it's about back to that original yardage. Might be maybe one short. Might have been a gain of 4.
You know, I love to see the QB run the ball. I really do.
So do see a lot of athletes at wide receiver, a lot of running back, but the athletic quarterback is where you can really surprise the defense there.
Nice sunset off the back of the field there. Beautiful Colorado sunset.
And finds a crease.
That's number one. He might go.
Cash Villanueva out to the sideline across the
midfield.
And he's down.
I believe he steps out of bounds somewhere around the 40. Incredible run.
Very well designed play. A lot of motion, a lot of getting the defense guessing. And that caused that play to explode down the middle towards the outside.
You know, I wasn't sure exactly what they were going to do this game. You know, they were a run team last year, and it looks like they're still a run team. And it's working for them, especially in this drive.
Looks like some extracurriculars maybe after the play there. That's going to scoot the ball forward. Another, looks like maybe 10 yards. Unsportsmanlike on the Sabercats. So the Red Wolves with momentum starting on the 30-yard line. Zane running forward and blocking. And another nice run. The bread and butter of this drive. You can see number 87, big man Zane D'Souza, came across the line and was a big part in that run. Blocking very well.
Number 5, Evan. Lined up out on the right.
He's going to keep it again.
And down around the 20.
That's right on the first down line.
Lined up out on the right.
Enough. He's going to keep it again. Scoreboard says it will be.
Down around the 20. Sure looks like it to me. And that's the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
End of the first quarter. We got 7-0 Fossil Ridge. We've seen a little bit of everything. A little bit of running, a little bit of passing. Loveland feeling good as they leave the field. At a deficit, but with the ball, close to their own goalposts.
Been a great game so far. We've seen a lot of mix of throwing the ball, which I personally love to see, and running the ball.
I'm Kyle Backus of Backus & Schenker. The insurance companies don't like us because we've won over $1 billion for our clients. As for the competition, there's a reason each year more people in Colorado are calling Backus & Schenker for help on their injury case. So if you're hurt in an accident or injured at work, call me 24/7 at 222-2222. Let us work for the win in your case. Backus & Schenker, our passion is justice.
Welcome back, football fans. 7-0 at the end of the first half. Fossil Ridge Sabercats. First quarter, rather, excuse me.
So as we reverse the field, Loveland starting close to their own 20. It will be 2nd and 6. Our scoreboard reads, yes sir. Rather starting closer to their 15. Looking 2nd and mid. Do they take the end zone shot now? Leave the 3rd and 6 open, maybe hope to get that or get the 3 points. We'll see what they do.
I'm hoping for an end zone shot here. I know they can do it.
Why not? Will be another QB run. You're getting real creative with the motion, disguising it as the run. Sneaks away.
This QB might have a future at fullback. Very good runner. Takes after my man Lamar Jackson.
3rd and 2.
Third and a short 2 yards. Inching closer to the red zone. There we are in the red zone. Sorry.
Everybody's fantasy notification is going off. We're in the red zone.
They break the huddle, but saw something they didn't quite like, and Red Wolves will take their first time out of the half.
Still like to thank those PSD sponsors, including Bordeaux's Roofing, Broadcom, and the Credit Union, Domino's Pizza, Triple Crown Sports, AFC Urgent Care.
I think my brain would be somewhere around my stomach if I did those flips that the cheerleaders are doing down there.
I have to agree. That hard track you mess up, you will wake up the next morning in quite a bit of pain.
That rubber does not feel good, believe me.
It's like 2 wide receivers and a tight end. They run it up the middle.
I can't get very far.
Push. Is it enough? It is plenty, I believe. We will have to measure.
Stop at the line of scrimmage. Short of the 6. 4th down. Less than a yard.
Another national level team out here. We've got the band and the dance team for Fossil Ridge.
Let's hear it, Sue.
Been to a few nationals in the last few years.
And they push him in the end zone. He will get down to the 5.
And up to number 44, down to the 5-yard line, and a first down.
Cody Moore once again.
44.
6'2", 225. He can move some bodies, and we just watched him do that. Very nice run, strong run up the middle, getting downhill nice and quickly.
Taking the D for a ride.
Lining up quickly. Bunched off the right. QB's going to roll, and he's going to keep.
And he's going to get
And gets his legs taken out from underneath him. Owen bunched off the right. QB's going to roll, and he's going to keep.
And bang! And he's going to get
And gets his legs
never a good thing
taken
off
out
your
from underneath
head.
Second and goal from the 4.
QB keeper once again, he's met by Marcus and thrown to the 5-yard line chalk.
They're not having these runs anymore. They're going to have to go to the air here pretty soon.
QB keeper once again, he's met by Marcus and thrown to the 5-yard line chalk. A little tussle on the goal line. Ref has some words to say about that. Got to keep it clean. Those penalties are what kill you. Unforced.
Loss of a yard. 3rd and goal from the 5.
And the 3rd and goal look here. And barely held on to the ball. Too much motion for the offense there and almost resulted in a turnover. He's going to get just back to the line, but it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, if I was out there, I think we'd be going back to the air, but with a foot this time. I got to be sending it through the uprights.
And 4th down.
Looks like they elect not to do that again, kind of doing what Fossil Ridge did. They're going to either get it and score, or they're going to not. They're going to give up 3 points, but they're going to pin Fossil in their own territory.
Kickers aren't getting enough love in this game.
Snap, it's a run. He's up the middle. Can he
And
push
they're gonna-
in?
And they're going to come up short.
Ryder Easton believed it was a touchdown from the line.
Oh, they're going to.
And the split decision from the refs. Who will be correct?
You know, I don't think he got in.
It didn't look like that from our angle, but we are a little off
look.
kilter, sitting right in the middle. Can he
And
push
they're
in?
gonna- Yeah, I got to say, I think he's short. And they're going to come up short.
Right.
I believe they're going to call this a TD. They sure are.
And the kicking unit comes on. That is Loveland's first touchdown of the season. Getting off to a nice start against Fossil Ridge, and that one is through the uprights.
We're tied at 7. We've got just over 7 minutes left in the half.
Tying the score at 7 with 7 minutes, 10 seconds left in the half.
I want to see some explosive offense. We've seen a lot of it so far. I'm entertained. Get a good look at the dance team.
Other Fossil sponsors, Sierra Pacific Windows, Woodward, Patio Splash, Colorado Iron and Metal, Colorado Native
Ball's on the tee once again.
Games.
Loveland ready to put a foot on it, give it back to either Marcus Mosier or Owen Wins, sitting back around the 10-yard line. Kick is a little deeper than the first. Owen Wins will take it at the
Owen
11.
Wynn's going to take it. He's getting through. Find an opening, get about to the 31.
A very nice return. Getting the offense started, and then to take it at the
Owen
11.
Wynn's going to take it. He's getting through. Find an opening, get about to the 31.
A very nice.
Fossil Ridge will take over the first down.
Kuba getting the snap, looking short through the air. Stays on his feet and
He's
is
gonna
down
keep
the
going.
sideline.
Yards after catch in this game have been
Kuba getting
crucial
the
for the
snap,
Fossil
looking
offense.
Short through the air. Stays on his feet
Luke
and
Barber.
is
He's gonna
down
keep
the
going.
sideline.
Yards after.
When you can get your QB to only throw it 5 yards and get 15 yards of offense out of it, that's what's going to keep Kuba fresh for this game, and hopefully look to keep that arm loose and ready for any deep shots that might need to happen towards the end of the game as timing becomes a little bit more desperate.
I'm ready to see a deep pass. I want to see that ball soar like an eagle for the USA theme.
And it's a
Bad
low snap.
Kuba's going to keep it himself. Doesn't matter.
Will he get all
Down
the
the
way?
sideline.
20, 15,
Hit the 10 and straight to the 5.
A great 6-point saving tackle from the
Bad
low
snap.
snap defense.
Kuba's going to
Kuba's.
keep it himself. Doesn't matter. Incredible run.
What looked like disaster from the start developed into something beautiful.
Gotta love that.
Again, athletic quarterbacks. We haven't seen Nick run it yet, but there he goes again. So much running, passing, just weapons all over this offense, and you just have to guess every single time at what they're going to do with it.
You know he can run. He's a track star.
Into the red zone now. Kuba under center. The handoff to Toshkov, who have a helmet on the ground. And
Ooh.
some extracurriculars in the end zone once again.
It's like Nate's getting Getting into it down there.
Number 70, Zach Stetz off the O-line, having to come off for a play. Melvin Foley will replace him because of the helmet malfunction. Fossil Ridge breaks out of their huddle as we tick past the 5.5-minute mark in the second quarter. Play is blown dead. Fossil Ridge not exactly loving what they saw there off the line. They will call their second timeout of the half. And we'll talk it over.
Good time to use it. We're back. Great snap. He's moving right, and that's incomplete. Intended target was Marcus Moser. I think he was triple covered there.
Loveland knowing who to cover there for sure. In the end zone, that has to be their favorite target. He's big, he's tall, he's long, he can throw it up.
Marcus
places only he can get it.
Is a DB's nightmare. Sitting through a full day of classes and having to line up against him is not ideal.
We'll bring up third and goal. Sure, our non-existent statistics team would tell you that they would probably get it here, but if not, we have to wonder what they would do if fourth down did occur. Nick rolling,
and that's going to fall incomplete.
Hitting the turf, and a flag after the play.
Very quick blitz from the Loveland defense.
Pass is incomplete. There is a marker.
Still awaiting the call from the referee. That's an illegible man downfield. It's going to cost him a few yards. It's tough on those plays that develop slower than they should, staying behind that line.
Looks like the special teams is going to come out.
So Braden Higgins once again to put a shoe on it. Could increase the league to the lead. Sorry, by 3. This is a 21-yarder.
Good snap, good hold. And it is good.
Fossil Ridge takes a 10-7 lead with just less than 5 minutes left.
Good snap, good hold. And it is good.
The offense, maybe not getting exactly what they want on these last 2 drives, but either way, they lead, they keeping momentum up.
Take some time to introduce some of the rest of our crew. We got Jacob on switch, Ivan Chen on replay, got Caden Bassett on one of our cameras, and Ryan Brittingham on the other camera. Thank you very much to all you do.
Our new setup here at Timnath Field. First broadcast was last night. I believe that was Fort Collins High School game.
Fort Collins versus North Glen. Fort Collins took that one swiftly. Explosive first half.
you will catch us here, same place. Got every Friday night. Got some Thursday nights mixed in. It's going to be a good time on Sabercat Sports Network.
Thursday night games are a teacher's nightmare.
And the flags are flying once more.
Return out to the 30, pending.
It's going to be a block in the back. Ball will move in the wrong direction for the Red Wolves. No worries though, as they can keep the deception up behind the line, possibly mix in a nice little medium to deeper throw so they can really get moving. Keeping some bigger linemen out there. They're going to keep it with the quarterback once again.
And he might pick up a yard. I don't know. Don't think so. You know, I'm yearning for a pass from this Loveland offense. I think it's just what they need.
I think you're yearning for a pass from both sides of the ball, and I completely agree with you. Get either sections, student sections, very involved in this game. A little home crowd advantage.
I want to see some stands break.
And here you go.
And there's my pass, and it's incomplete.
Wide receiver. He was over the intended receiver's head.
Just about found another receiver.
Wasn't quite looking for it.
3rd and 10 from Loveland's own 17-yard line. Got some work to do. Fair amount of wind out here.
See the flags moving and east to west, and the quarterback is going south on that. Flags moving and east to west, and the quarterback is
4th and 17. So their goal is just to get it across midfield with this kick.
Giving Foster Ridge the ball inside. The opposing territory is not what they want to do, but
never a good thing.
But we saw their end zone defense a couple drives ago, getting the sack, getting the 4th down stop. They have it in them. They know it.
Very true. That was a really nice kick.
It's noted.
And lands about the 40.
Takes a very neutral bounce. And the Loveland punt coverage team will slide on it just past their own 40.
Loveland 0. First down. I'm sorry, Loveland 7. First down.
4 wide receivers on the play, and they hand it off up the middle.
Jake, and he's not going to get very far. Took a lot of people to bring him down.
Met him at the line. Very nice reaction to the play by the Red Wolf defensive line. And we are about 15 minutes past the sunset, which means it is officially Friday Night Lights at the Timna Stadium, and we have Friday night flags as well.
Preach it to me. Love those words.
Correct me if I'm wrong, did I hear too many men on the field, perchance?
So you guys think they're the Seahawks?
12th man.
After the penalty, second down.
That'll move them back 5 yards. 2nd and 15 from their opposing team's 46. Number 6 in motion, looking for a deeper pass.
Throw, and it's intercepted.
It's
Brought down around the 27.
Great play by number 17.
Looks like some scuffling behind the play as
Picked off
well.
by number 17, Charles Frericks.
Beautiful play, getting up in the air
And
taking on the wide receivers and coming down with the ball, bringing his offense back onto the field. That's how you get more playing time right there.
most definitely.
Loveland will take the ball back. 2.5 minutes left in the half. See what they can dial up for a quick drive. Unfortunately, with this little time left, it's not going to be a lot of runs. It's just not going to get the job done. So we're going to see what they can dial up. Zane in motion. And
Bad snap,
is
and he's going to
low.
dive on it back there.
Loss of 5. And
Bad
the
snap,
is
and he's going to
low.
dive on it back there. And you can see that tackle. Big for the Fossil Ridge defense.
All that momentum coming off the interception. Slowly fizzles away after the
Second and 17.
mishap on the snap. No worries though, that does kill about 30 seconds off the clock. We are under 2 minutes now. They run the pitch outside.
That always helps.
Pitch to number 3, Giovanni Leonio. San Martin makes the stop at the 25-yard line.
I apologize. I said Charles Frericks with the pick. It's actually Jack Sayre. Don't want to discredit him. Incredible interception.
Clock continues to run.
Got a minute left in the quarter.
They know they'll get it back. Maybe if they'll want to just kill this time off, they might want to try to get into field goal range, but they don't seem to be in too big of a hurry.
And they're not rushing.
But the clock will stop with the timeout.
One timeout remaining.
I believe that one came from the Loveland side of the field.
Sure did.
It is 3rd and 13 when we return.
Fuel up with some Gatorade, why don't you? Get those electrolytes in the system.
Now would be a great time to beat the crowd up to the concession stand.
With the ball on their own 25, we'll see what Loveland can dial up with 3rd and 13. Have to think maybe they'll try to just kill the clock entirely here. Try to not give Fossil the ball back. Looking to pass. Another flag on the
just
play.
Keeping it. He still got it.
Tackled
He's gonna get rid of
inbounds. A lot of effort, a lot of running around for a short gain.
That was the tight end, number 87, Zane D'Souza. Yet again. Big part of their offense.
I have to say, we are probably 50 feet away from the Fossil Ridge student section, but they are jumping up and down, and we can feel it in our seats.
Uncle Sam is working over there. USA theme.
Our monitors are shaking as we get the do it, do it, do it chant rolling towards the end of the first half.
I love to hear it. It's music to my ears. Very pretty sound. Tears me up a little bit.
Fossil would like to revisit with their head coach.
Fossil calls their
I believe that's going to be their last time out of the half. 47 seconds left. Can't imagine they're going to need another one.
And 10. From their own 28 yard line. For Fossil Ridge football boosters, Morningstar.
This will load up a 4th and 10 for this Loveland offense. Runner goes back, sitting at the 13-yard line.
That's a false start. You see that early jump there for the Fossil defense. I believe that might have been Jake Toshkoff. A little too excited.
That will stay 4th down, but it's going to be half the distance. Now 4th and 5, lining up about 10 yards closer. The punter is standing.
I was trying to get there. That was not Jake Toshkoff, excuse me.
Fair catch. Made by Mosier.
Fair catch caught just past the 35 by Moser. They'll group up on the sidelines, see what the plan is for this last 40 seconds. If they'll dial up a long throw or kill it off with some runs, what they do.
You already know what I want to see.
I would guess that would be a pass.
I want to see that ball fly.
Boom. We've seen Kubat make those throws before, and he knows that if he just puts it in the vicinity of his wide receivers, they have the athleticism to get up there.
Yeah, we sure have. Really tall wide receiver group. Marcus coming in at 6'3", Luke Garvin.
Also 6'3".
He's got hops.
Owen wins,
let me tell
6'3".
you.
Harley Schmidt, 6'2". They do load up the pass.
Oh, and it's deep.
That's about as far
To
as
Marcus.
Throw it,
And
it's just beyond
right
the
through the
fingertips.
hands.
Intended for Mosier.
Exactly.
Head
What
to
you wanted
Amazon
to
and
see.
buy some grip boost.
Second down.
They bring out 4 wide receivers again, no tight end. Spreading them out from the right hash. It's another pass, shorter
Another
this time.
pass. That's caught. Trying to get some extra yards down just across midfield.
Coach trying to hurry up the offense from the sideline, trying to get maybe one more play off.
Is complete to Loveland.
So the clock will stop as they move the chains. It starts again, 20 seconds left.
That was Owen Wind with the catch.
Wanting to throw it again, not much options, throws it close to the line. It's caught, he gets out of bounds. Close to the first down marker. It looks like they do want to score as they will be kicking it.
Good
Start
play,
the second
stopping
half.
the clock. Let's see if they can get one more shot at the end zone off and then bring the field goal unit out. Try and get maybe some extra yards. This would be one heck of a field goal.
Looks like the wind is blowing from the east side to the west side of the stadium. Might be helping. Maybe not. I think it's just directly across.
Yeah,
Still,
kicker's nightmare.
that would be a big leg to put on it, but
I've seen it done. Nick to throw.
everyone going deep.
Gets
He's
it up
hit.
to Marcus. Caught. It's
Marcus.
across the 30, down to the 20. And he's going to step out of bounds right around the 17. And I would assume, you know, I really don't know what they're going to do. This is kind of that either-or time on the clock where they can maybe get one more shot off, but they can go either way.
See Marcus, right as he caught the ball, right as he broke that tackle, he's looking up at the scoreboard. Yes, he is.
Very disciplined play.
Where they're driving, takes note of the score. Very heady play.
Yeah, he knew he could probably get more yards there, but stepping out of bounds to get one more play off. Veteran move.
They're lining up 3 receivers on the left side of the line. Looking to throw it. And that should be incomplete.
And yeah, I believe it is. 1 second on the clock. They timed it perfectly to get that field goal off.
Looks like his arm was knocked. That is the fine line between the quarterback fumble and the incomplete pass. In this state of the game, the fumble doesn't really hurt you much. The clock's going to run out, but they'll load the kicker up from the 26, making it a 36-yarder.
Kick is up, and it's good.
Very good kick.
Great kick.
The Fossil Ridge kicker there.
13-7. The end of the first half.
Your car deserves a better routine, so keep it clean with unlimited wash packages at Breeze Through Car Wash. And don't just clean the outside, keep the inside of your car clean with free vacuums at Breeze Through. Just choose a location in northern Colorado or in southern Wyoming and feel great about your day. At Breeze Through Car Wash, easy, quick, and fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Fossil Ridge Dance Team. Great job, ladies. Once again, Fossil Ridge Dance Team. And now, our very own Fossil Ridge Cheer Squad. Additional football sponsors: Olson Custom Paving, Renovation Cells, Culver's, Heel and Park, PBREA, Worldwide Machinery, Action, Mountain States, Pinnock Family Orthodox, Les Schwab, Jostens, Farm Bureau, Leah Valdez, and the Roberts. Folks, please join us in welcoming to the field the award-winning Fossil Ridge High School Marching Band. The Fossil Ridge Marching Band is a 6-time Colorado 5A state champion and the reigning state champion. They will be competing in 5 competitions this fall, including a Bands of America regional competition in Las Cruces, New Mexico. The band is proud to sponsor their first marching competition right here at the PSD District Stadium on Saturday, September 14th at 5:30 p.m. and will be hosting 9 area high school bands for the competition. Please direct your attention to the field and enjoy this year's show, Cold Play. Let's hear it once again for the award-winning Fossil Ridge Band.
After that wonderful performance from our
State champion band.
heavily praised marching band,
Like to thank
we would love to watch some highlights from the first half for you.
for their support of
Brought to you by Ivan Chen.
We would also like to thank our band parents, community members, fans, and
Early
alumni.
defensive action there. Fossil getting to the quarterback.
Wind up here in the booth.
Another look. Too many black shirts. Getting past the white shirts there. And then the other side of the ball there, that explosive run.
Explosive run, leaving our cameraman behind. This is when Nick just decided to keep it himself. I got this. Coasts the D, gets all the way down to the 5.
Might have gotten in. Turf Monster might have reached up and just grabbed him there. Another sack. More defensive presence there on the line for Fossil. Love to see that. And the score with what we were looking at with Loveland last week is it's closer than some may have thought, but if you're a Loveland fan, I'm sure you know who this team truly is. You know what they're fully capable of. We do as well. We know this game could go either way. The wind's picking up. Kicks towards the end of the game are going to be a lot harder. So hopefully trying to get it done in the third quarter is what we're looking at.
Got a kiss cam down there? Is that what I'm seeing?
I remember we tried that last year. Shockingly, no one did it.
Don't know how well that went over with some of the higher-ups.
Mr. Barry's saying,
No,
let's
sir.
not do that. First game of the season, just going to test the waters.
You got to.
Either way.
If you're not testing the waters, you're not living. Get a look at the Red Wolf stands over there. Not as big as the Fossil stands, but
For a visiting game, I'd say that's pretty impressive.
that is pretty good. Whiteout.
Parents also. Nice attendance as well.
Love to see it. My favorite part of the week. Comes the Fossil Ridge team back out onto the field. Ready to get it cooking here in the second half. We got about 4 minutes left until that ball is in the air.
Courtesy of the Fossil Ridge kicker, as Loveland did defer. Let's see what the head coach drew up at halftime.
Here we go. Here come the Loveland Red Wolves back out onto the field. Feels like Christmas out here. Not just because it's red and green, but because it's football season, ladies and gentlemen.
Football
We're back.
season is a gift. We can see the flags down towards the south end of the field there. We're really going now.
It's picking up.
Not a whole lot of deep throws in the first half. I wonder if that's might change that idea. I'm not sure.
also getting a little chilly down there. I see a few wardrobe changes. Just under 2 minutes until we get the action started. Feeling this music. Whoever's on aux is doing a really good job. Just under a minute left in the half, or in the halftime, rather.
I'd like to thank all involved in this broadcast once again. Jacob on switcher, Ivan on replay, also calling the switches for the band performance. I did a great job.
Here we go. The student section is up and active.
Caden and Ryan on camera. And we head back to our sidelines. Fossil fans getting riled up. Loveland doing the same. Our lovely Sabercat mascot wandering around on the field level, making sure vibes are good.
I can tell you what, vibes are incredible down there.
It's a good night to be a Fossil Ridge fan. You're up 6. How do you keep that lead?
Well, to be honest, we've seen a lot of great defense. We've seen a lot of great offense. I think Fossil's doing a really good job all around the ball, both sides. Special teams. Kickers are finally getting a little bit of love.
And if you're Loveland, what's your strategy like going into this half?
Well,
how are you keeping things the way they are, changing them up?
Well, I mean, they've scored points. They definitely put some points on the board. I mean, I want to see them throw it. That's just me. I mean, they've done really well with the run. I feel like I want to see what they can do in the air. And here we go. Kick is up.
Score kick will
Pretty good.
be fielded at the goal line.
He's going to return it. He's going to get some extra yards.
Not as good as a touchback, but
it's about the 22. I'm stuck in 2016 when they brought it out to the 20 instead of the 25. Excuse me, they did not get extra yards there. They came up about 3 short of what they would have gotten had he let that go.
Easton. Talk to the line to hand it off. Fighting for
Hand it off. He'll try and push through. It's going to be a gain of 1.
Looked like Melvin and Foley on that inside line. Big sophomore.
It's hard to get past Melvin.
Yeah, able to move his man, get to the running back, stop that play from developing anywhere, let his buddies get in on the action.
2nd and 9 on the 24.
52.
As we line up, 3 receivers on the right. Quick pass.
Looks like his knee hit the
His
ground.
knee definitely went down. It's number 1, Villanueva. Plays both sides of the ball as well. Wide receiver and corner.
The play did look like it would have been able to get somewhere off the quick wide receiver screen. Just a little bit low of the pass.
And he did hit, and it's 3rd and 10 from the 23.
Putting 3 receivers on the left side of the ball. Quarterback's going to keep. He's running backwards. Decides to chuck it.
Deep pass.
He's just going to miss it.
It is not caught.
Had to come back to it a little bit, hoping. He's a little frustrated with himself. That would have been a very impressive catch.
That would have been a great play from the receiver and the quarterback to get rid of that like that. 4th and 10 on the 23. Weren't able to do a whole lot on that drive.
The Fossil Ridge offense goes on the field and then comes right back off, I believe. The penalty keeping the Red Wolves on the field this time.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
As we talked about, it's those unforced ones that stack up.
Yeah, that could be a killer. And you're about to get the ball back, and now you just handed him a first down. Big momentum killer.
Don't seem as important in the first half. And once you hit that 3rd quarter mark, they start to hurt, sting just a little bit more.
Hand off up the middle. And it comes down. Right on the 40. 3-yard gain.
Game tackle at the 40-yard line. Second down.
Man in motion. Didn't look like a great snap. Not going anywhere. Yeah, just couldn't break through. Too many men in the middle.
That snap slow, that play just crumbles very quickly.
3rd and 7 from the 40. Yet again. Not really taking advantage of the little break that they caught, having that penalty, giving them a first down. All they could get out of it is a 3rd and 7. I can imagine there's a little bit of frustration.
In the air,
and
he's coming, he's wide
It's
open.
out, and it's caught. He's got some space. Just past the 15.
Looks like he caught a little lower towards the ground again. From our point, it looks like
His throws are coming off a little bit low. That was number 1. Cash Villanueva again.
Oh. The heat was coming from the ridge outside.
Hard to outrun those guys.
Linebackers came in with some heat, but Ryder Easton able to get the ball out deep down the field. Nice game. And now, just on the 15.
See what happens when they throw it? I might know my stuff a little bit. Back to the ground. And doesn't look like they're going to get very far. 1 yard. 2nd and 9 from the 14. You see that Loveland stand starting to heat up a little bit.
That deep throw, that gets the students excited.
Oh, that really fired them up.
That's exactly what the students want to see. Whether you know football or not, it's those deep shots. Gets the fans going, gets the team going. Excitement gets you running down the field. Motion from Bill.
There we go, back to the air. Quick catch, number 5. Not going to break the tackle.
Great tackle there.
That was Evan.
Great play by number 14,
Luke Garvin on the tackle.
Offensive weapon showing his defensive soundness.
Pretty hard to get past him. 3rd and 9 from the 14. They're getting their money's worth of these drives. I'll tell you what. Third and fourth downs, left and right. To the air again, caught. Side, not going to break both those tackles. Down to about the 10.
See what the
Villanueva yet again.
decision is here. Ref has the flag in his hand. Looks like he's putting it away. Yes.
Yeah, no throw of the flag. Clean play. 4th and 5 from the 10. And it looks like the field goal unit is going to stay on the sideline.
See what they can draw up. 4th and 5. All they need is the 5-yard line. And they're not quite sure what they want to do. They're going to call their first time out of the half.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the right play is here. What do you think?
I can't really tell. I've always liked taking the points, getting within another field goal. You know it's going to be a tight game, especially if you keep running the ball. That clock is going to dissolve real quickly on you. But
yeah, most definitely. Just under 6 minutes to go in the quarter.
Going for the touchdown. PATs aren't a given, but not exactly the most impossible thing. So you're expecting to go up by a touchdown if you get this.
I think we're going to see a whole different side of this team once they get a lead. I think Loveland has played a lot of comeback football in their first 2 games. Not necessarily playing comeback football right now, but I'd really like to see what they can do when they've got a lead. I think they're going to be in very good shape.
And a big 4th down in Fossil Ridge territory for the Red Wolves. Fossil putting a lot of men on the line.
And it's out in the air to the corner of the end zone.
Back shot! It's going to be 6 for the Red Wolves. Ryder Easton.
Another incredible play. You see him get out, come back.
That's a gorgeous throw. You can watch 6 tear away there. Ryder pumped on the sideline. He's getting the fans into it. He's getting the sideline into it. Everybody's having a good time, and we have a kick for the lead.
This will be the first lead that Loveland has had since last year. And it's good. 14-13 Red Wolves.
Just under 6 left in the third. Very, I wouldn't say efficient. We had some third downs, but they were able to get those taken care of. Only one with the help of a penalty. Otherwise, it was all offense, all Ryder Easton.
Very stressful drive.
Making it happen through the air.
Making your coach and coordinators sweat a little bit. A very good drive nonetheless.
And again, for some reason, I just keep thinking about that timeout. You have that timeout at the end of the game that's going to help you. It's looking close. Fossil Ridge, we know they can score. Can they use that extra timeout to their advantage? Maybe it's too much to think about right now, but
food for thought.
Crossed my mind. Thought I'd share. Very strategical game this is. See the pads, the helmets, thing is all physical. Some out there are playing chess. Some are playing checkers.
Very happy to see no injuries so far.
First game injuries are never fun.
No, definitely not.
UNC's new quarterback, North Carolina. Broken leg, first game of the season. New transfer from A&M. He's not going to play this year.
It's difficult to go through. Glad we're not seeing this out here today. Kick is up. It's fielded around the 5. Going to be returned. Gets up past the 30.
It's on his
to the
feet.
35, maybe 36.
Once again, what gets the fans going to this. Everybody going as those nice kick returns.
It was Owen Wind.
Nice patient running. Got snuck up on there at the end, but
Yeah, great run, great return.
do have to say, those stingers, those look very nice going into our highlights. We were doing a great job with that
most
early.
Definitely.
Very underappreciated part of the broadcast, being able to watch it again. They're going to give it to Colton. And a rag on the field.
You know, Pollock's been a little quiet in this game. He got that good run to start, but other than that, I'd really like to see him heat up.
That is going to be holding, which is going to draw him back another few yards. Colton's stats will not be boosted by that run. Staring down a 1st and 20.
Back to the 26.
Running
1st and 20.
4 receivers once again. He will go to the air.
The air caught by Marcus. Get a few yards.
Gets back to their original spot. That's a gain of more than 9, but less than 10. 2nd down.
2nd and 11 from the 35.
Our clock ticks down to the 5-minute mark now.
Snap, back to the air. Actually, just kidding.
Going to keep it himself. That looked
Out of bounds around the 40.
almost like it might have been some late interactions on the sideline. Because he got there just before he
Almost rolled
ran
out onto the track. He went so far into that sideline.
Well, it was a little late. Owen Wind wanting a flag. Not going to get it. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Wind has been a factor. It's picking up even more. Still, ball's in the air. I like to see it. Up to Owen Wind across midfield.
Effective play. Got all 3 receivers running towards the sideline. Pick out the guy that's most open.
Owen Wind is having himself a day.
He has lots of receptions. That nice kick return.
Those all-purpose yards surely add up.
And we're going to keep marching down. As some flags for the men in the red helmets. Ref having a quick conversation with the D-line.
Those helmets sure are shiny, Ethan.
They are quite nice. We got Foss looking more matte. Keep it on the ground. They were ready for him, and he gets around the defender anyways. Colton once again with the carry. He had 2 guys staring right at him, just runs right past him. It's patient, it's quick, it's efficient. And it is 3 yards.
2nd and 7 from the 31. Also marching down the field. Colton lined up in the backfield yet again.
Lower snap, but they give it to him
Another
anyways.
handoff. And it looks like back to the line of scrimmage.
Short gain on 2nd down. No gain on 2nd down.
3rd and 7 from 31.
And if you don't get this one, you really have to make a decision. You don't really want to kick the 50-yarder. You don't
Especially
really
this
want to
wind.
punt it, because that can get risky. You can give it to him on the 25 anyways. Maybe it won't matter.
The air to Colton, picking up the extra yards, down to around the.
He's still up.
He's still up.
All the way down to the 10. Got 10 more than he should have.
Colton's back, ladies and gentlemen. Be afraid.
Great blocking downfield.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You just can't take
Defender
him down.
contact. And stays on his feet the whole time.
Incredible work. Looks like Nick's going to do this one himself. Oh, there's the rest of his team.
Under center with Mason Griffin and Colton Pollack behind him. Another run to Colton. Couldn't quite break that one. Still getting up closer to the 8, which will work. 2nd down.
We need a semi to stop Colton's run.
Once again, keeping it under center. In the eye with Mason and Colton. Hand it off again. No, they don't. It's a fake. On the play action, couldn't quite connect with the receiver.
Off the hands of Mason Griffin.
And some lineup changes. 3 on, 3 off. Now a little bit easier 3rd down to swallow if you can't quite convert. You got a field goal, you got a lead.
3rd and 6 from the 8.
Some motion. Turning.
Pass to the right, and it's batted away.
Almost a half second too late to Marcus.
That was incredible defense. Read that perfectly. See that ball up in the air, moves and bats it right away. SWAT team.
It's a good throw. Just better defense that time from the Red Wolves. Good to see that. And number 19, Braden Higgins, will come on to kick it once again.
That's that recess 500 coming out.
This will be his 3rd attempt of the game.
Low kick, and it's good. Fossil back on top, 16-14 with just over a minute left in the 3rd quarter.
Minute 22 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Field goal brings the score to Fossil 60.
Got some hype up on the sidelines.
See the difference in efficiency in these offenses. Loveland going down, scoring, took them, 6-7 minutes maybe. Fossil Ridge getting the ball in their playmakers' hands. Loveland doing the same, just a little bit quicker fashion. Started about the 6-minute mark. That one took about 4.5, maybe 5 minutes. Helped the kick return.
That is a boot. And
that's kick out of bounds. That will come out to, I believe, the 35. Slight miscue. Nothing to worry about. Defense knows they can still hold them.
it's a tight game. It's honestly a tighter game than I thought it was going to be. It's exciting. This is exactly what you want in a home opener. You can hear that wind. Those kicks are tough.
receiver look again. Play action just outside. That's Zane. Hard to tackle. He's not going to get anywhere, though. Maybe a loss.
Yep, 2nd and 11 from the 34. Loss of 1.
A lot of deception being used by that Loveland quarterback receiver. They get motion, they have movement.
I love good QB games. This is definitely one of them.
Here we go again, another play action, but they're on him.
Pushing
gets
him
it
back.
out.
Ball in the air, gets intercepted! Down around the 30. Let's watch this again. Just kidding.
That play was...
That's a momentum killer.
That one fell apart very quickly off the line.
That is definitely a momentum killer. Giving Fossil the ball back well inside their own territory.
When you know those play actions are coming, you can bring a couple extra guys. You know those are going to develop slowly. They got in nice and quickly, disrupted the quarterback, forced an error.
Back to Nick, up in the air, and it's caught! Down past the 10 by number 6, Harley Schmidt. Another great play from Harley. Gets him into the red zone. Big play for the 6'2" wide receiver. To make quick work of this drive. 1st and goal from the 9. Play's going dead.
It's a false start on Owen Wind. If I heard that correctly, number 4. That's going to back him up. The clock will continue to run, and that should be the end of the 3rd quarter.
We're in the 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
A tight game, but Fossil in scoring territory. A touchdown here, you get 9 points, 2-possession lead, and with the slower developing Loveland offense, and you really have to think that a touchdown here would help the offense.
We just watched that interception at the end of the 3rd quarter. You can be sure they're going to be watching that one back come Tuesday. Hope everyone has a happy and safe holiday.
As we return from our word from our very generous sponsors, find Fossil back in the red zone. Looking to go through the air. Floater to nobody in particular in the end zone. Slight miscommunication there.
Casper was ready to catch that one. Second and goal from the 14.
Once again, Fossil students getting into it. Rock the stands chants. Feel them under my feet.
That's probably my favorite chant. That and the good old peel the banana.
Kubat under center. Trouble with the snap. The ball is on the ground. Everybody in a red helmet thinks they have it, and the ref
Might be a turnover.
agrees.
That's a turnover, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure they didn't see that one coming.
Not what they wanted at all.
That's a momentum getter-backer, I guess. Lost a bunch of momentum with the interception, but redeeming themselves.
Look at Fossil Ridge last season. Above the national average in passing, rushing yards, attempts, yards per game. When it comes to turnovers, 7 fumbles. I think that was 6 for a loss. National average was 5 and 4 for a loss. And he had 9 interceptions last year. National average was 6. I just think if they can control that this year, that 5 and 6 record can be flipped or certainly improved on.
Yeah, those passing yards are in thanks to these great wide receivers. Marcus, Harley, Luke.
Can't forget about Owen.
Yeah, can't forget about Owen.
All seniors, by the way. It's a very veteran team, hoping to get every last drop of excitement out of this senior season.
Sure been an exciting opener.
And yellow rag once again.
I've seen that yellow rag quite a bit today.
Me too. Mostly smaller penalties. Maybe
Yeah, we haven't seen a pass interference or
one holding, one unpersonal-like conduct, but it's unsportsmanlike conduct. Excuse me. Running out, running the option,
and
it gets
throwing. It's
over the defenders. A
Caught.
nice floater. That was Villanueva on the reception.
He's been a huge part of this offense. Given himself a great game. Right over and caught.
Across his body. That was a great throw from Ryder Easton.
Incredible catch.
After all of these quarterback keepers out to the outside, through the inside, get the defense thinking you're going to run it, ditch it over the top. Get some nice yards.
First down from the 28. Bad snap, and that's going to be a tackle for loss.
Threw over. Getting up a little bit slowly is quarterback Ryder Easton. He will spend some time on one knee. Brutal tackle from sophomore big man Melvin Folk.
Ryder's done a lot in this game.
Yes, he's
Running, throwing, rolling out. It's been all around, like a Swiss Army knife.
See Melvin make another big impact, moving up that varsity roster. You're ready to get that ball. He's staring at you. That's not a nice sight.
Throw's going to be low. Seen a couple of those tonight. Suppose rather miss low than high.
Low, he can't get picked off. But it's a little harder to get down to.
Just under 10 minutes left in this game. 16-14 Fossil Ridge. 3rd and 10. The Loveland Red Wolves 28.
It's a big 3rd down under the 10-minute mark. Fossil Ridge looking to bring a couple extra men. They're going to
Into
get
the air.
you.
This is well deep.
Looks like more flags. Let our men in stripes inform us. Declined offensive penalty will bring up 4th and 10, and shift change as the punting unit comes on. Only about 20 yards of offense after the fumble. Not exactly what they were looking for, but
Got to take advantage of those good breaks.
they know they can get the ball back. It's high and it's shorter than expected, but takes a Loveland bounce.
It was a very favorable bounce. I think some of the Fossil players lost sight of that ball. Not expected to go that short, but good kick nonetheless.
Dangerous not knowing where the ball is. Comes down, hits you on the top of the head. Loveland picks it up, but not going to happen on that one. Fossil going to start with it at their own 40, bringing out 4 wide receivers. Floating
Quick pass over the sideline, incomplete.
They have a Fossil Ridge player down at the 45 on the Loveland side of the field. Looks like he might just be cramping up.
Not exactly sure who it is.
More sponsors of the PSD Athletic Department. Bank of Colorado.
Yeah, get.
And Center. Duck Bros. Breeze Through Car Wash. Peterson Toyota. Orlando Olympic. Rock Dog. Canvas Credit Union. Domino's Pizza. Pickletown Sports. AFC. Urgent Care. Fuzzy's Taco Shop. Nukes.
Just trying to determine who that is. It looked like a 1. We do not have a number 1 on our roster, though.
I think that might have been 14, Luke Garvin.
Getting some water, getting some stretches. He'll be all right.
He's up.
Yep. I believe that was just a cramp. He's going to put the helmet back on. He'll be in a couple plays. Don't worry about him.
Yeah, good to see him coming off the field.
As we get done talking about these early game injuries, a little scary moment for the fans.
Yeah, he's good. I saw a smile creeping in there. Keep an eye on that one for sure.
Also, maybe a little time to talk it over during the injury there. Another flag. But it's a deep run to the outside, 40-35 in the Loveland zone. We'll see if they'll stay down there.
There's Jake Toshkoff on the run. Got to give him credit, even though there's a flag. That was a nice play.
Sometimes those big runs can be set up by holding. It was false start on the offense, though. She will be coming back. And rather than 1st and 10 in enemy territory, we're looking at 2nd and 15 back behind the PSD star. Appears to look like 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, and they're going to keep it on the ground with Toshkoff.
Toshkoff getting
It's
himself
outside,
another good run.
needs a tackle. And once again, referee getting his arm loosened up, throwing flags.
I'd venture to guess that we're going to be talking about these flags quite a bit when we're watching film. Been a lot of flags today.
Move back once again. 2nd and a long 25 yards.
2nd down. 25 yards to go.
Two wide receivers out to the left. They're going to keep it in the air.
And it's over Marcus's fingertips.
A little bit quick on the throw from Kubat.
We're going to bring up 4th and 25.
Third.
Oh, excuse me, that's not a 4th. That's a 3.
Colton Pollack running to the sideline. Looks like he may be supposed to get subbed out, and he didn't know. Good thing they could figure that out. Or they force him longer than they need to be. It's just going to be a run. And Kubat and the boys will run over to the sideline. And 4th and 21 means ball's in the air.
This is big for Loveland. Getting the ball back, they're going to have pretty solid field position.
We thought they might have been able to get something rolling after their fumble recovery, but oh no. Shorter punt.
That was
They got after
not
him really
what we were looking
quickly.
for.
Ball has reached the boundary fence.
Those
And
fans might get to take that ball home.
Loveland looks like they might be able to start with it inside Sabercat territory. Could not be more ideal. 8.5 on the clock. The difference between chewing it and getting points on the board will certainly be discussed on the sideline.
Ball spotted at
Keeping everything tighter on the ball in this formation.
The 43. So run up the middle, not going anywhere.
Got a couple. Got some after the contact. Met him right on the line, but he carried him maybe an extra 6 feet,
That'll be 1 yard.
3 feet.
Good math.
Thank you.
It's above my level of math.
See what they can do. Zane, looking in the slot, comes back in. He's going to be leading blocker. That's going to get out to the outside.
It's pretty darn good.
Pick him up, spin him around, drop him at the 35 or just past.
It's going to be 3rd and 1 from the 34.
Almost looked like he got it. The ref's closer than we are. That will be 3rd and inches. Getting it done on the ground so far. Will they keep that tradition rolling? Clock ticks under 7 minutes. And Loveland with another timeout, wanting to talk it over. They're only down to 1 in this closer game. That's no 2-minute timeout. Just have to play it out, throw it to the outside, get it going out of bounds if it comes to that.
If you're not careful, the clock can definitely get away from you.
Zane D'Souza lining up on the right hash. Going to keep it on the ground.
Run up the
Drag down.
middle.
It's going to be close. Ref says he has it.
I have to bring out the chains.
He did get it.
He's got it.
Was taken down, but he stayed up. Oh, that made sense.
1st and 10 from the 31. Some fans heading out trying to beat the traffic.
Some people, maybe it's not about the football, it's about the friends. Senior year, camaraderie. But we, Kate and I, will be with you for the next under 6 minutes of this game, this close game.
It'd be a little awkward if we left early.
I don't think they would be too pleased with us. That's a deep shot. It's going to be caught inside the 5. Villanueva again. A beautiful throw. Rolling out. He's been doing that off his weak foot. And a safe catch. The ref will mark it at the 4.
5.5 minutes. Time marches on. Pretty quick to get set.
Keeping 4 receivers out there, and they come back in. We haven't seen that much, but back to familiar look. And it's a run. He's swallowed immediately. Falls Ridge thinks they have the ball. You hear the name over the PA, Melvin Foley, once again. So active on that D line. Wreaking havoc in the run game. Ryder's going to keep it.
Push out of bounds at about the 6.
And it's only been backwards since the long pass inside the 5. We're backed up to about the 6 now. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal.
Marked it at the 5.
Looks like a Honda hockey and a Cal Poly teaches. Come on up to the press box to play.
Somebody lost their keys. That won't be a fun drive home.
Yeah, quite honestly, I don't think there will be a drive home in that situation. Keys or not, this drive continues with 3rd and goal. And they give it to him. He's the run game and the red zone, stacking the lines. They're just not going very far. Going to have to expand the playbook a little bit here, I think, if they can get the ball back. Now it's decision time. 4th and goal. Just over 3.5 minutes left. You bring the kicker on, get the points.
I think you have to go for the points here. Force Fossil to do something big.
I have to agree with you. Staying. Can't imagine they would keep Ryder on the field for 4th and goal when you could take the lead, but we're going to see what the decision is. Take the delay of game and kick it. A little too much discussion there. Maybe just wanting to move back a little bit. Give the kicker a little bit more room to get that ball up. Either way, this is for the lead.
This is a big kick. Feel the pressure. This is when the kickers get all their love.
Second lead change of the day. It is up.
She's good.
It is true. Loveland fans are loving it. Loveland bench is loving it.
That'll get them hyped. A little over 3 minutes to go. Can we see that Fossil explosive offense march all the way down to the other end of the field?
like there are more Fossil students than the last time I looked. Everyone's staying for the end of this one.
Just keep piling in.
There. Stands are full. We're on the stairs now. And we're ready for the kickoff for what Fossil hopes is the game-ending drive. What Loveland hopes will be their game-ending stop. What it will be, we don't know, but we're here for the ride.
I'm sure here for it. Wouldn't rather be with anybody else.
Have to agree. Ball is in the air. It's a little shorter than expected.
Short kick.
To the 30, falls down after the catch. Taking it to the 30, not the worst start you would have imagined, better than the 25.
Every little bit helps.
We'll be at the 28. That's where our referees will mark it. A little confetti interference from the Loveland side of the stands.
Getting hyped.
Until that wind's picking up. If it comes down to the final game-ending kick, you got that wind blowing, which will be the kickers left to right, and make it a little bit difficult. To the air with Moser, who keeps it. It's going to be keep it inbounds. The clock will run under 3 minutes.
It's crunch time.
Looks like second and about a yard. Maybe less than a yard, maybe exactly a yard. Maybe a little more than a yard.
How about a meter for our European fans out there?
I can't do that math, unfortunately.
No, neither can I.
Keeping it in the air, giving it to Colton, who is immediately swallowed up. He
thinks he got the first down.
He wants a horse collar or face mask. One of the two. Watch the replay. We'll see if he has a case here.
Maybe.
I
don't know.
Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to get anything. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. If you're running backs, you'd sure hope this would be a given, but they have been able to stop them as this game has progressed.
Got some serious power in the backfield.
Also have good route runners, quick route runners on the outside. They're going to keep it through the air.
Keeping it in the air, out to Marcus. Right around the 40.
He might have stayed in, and they're going to mark him just past the 40. It's going to be a first down. Defense couldn't quite get him down in time.
And he did step out of bounds, so that will stop the... Actually.
No, he stayed inbounds.
He stayed inbounds.
Did get the pass. Pass of first down marker, so it was never a question of short or not. Maybe just trying to stop the clock. Minute and a half. Looking to get within field goal range in this next 30 seconds. That's a deep ball. Can they get it out to Luke? They could not.
Nobody
there.
Too
deep for him. Either way, that only chops 10 seconds off the clock and stops it, which can't hate on that at this time in the game. No need to burn a timeout.
Yeah, Fossil with 3 timeouts, that's huge. Loveland with only 1.
I think Loveland's timeout situation isn't going to hurt him, though. I don't think they'll get the ball back here.
No, probably not.
Fossil will have the deciding play. In the air once again. That's going to be number 6, Harley Schmidt.
Picking up a couple yards. 3rd and 7 from the 44. At some point, they do need to get across those chains.
Tension's high. First game of the season for Fossil Ridge, home opener. Loveland looking to keep it at 500.
In the air with Nick. Out to Luke.
Oh,
right
just
through the fingers.
hands. fans want a flag. Luke might be cramping again. He's going to hang out on the turf for a sec. See if he has. Unfortunately, I don't think he has a case with pass interference. So it's going to be 4th and 7. Risky play call going deep. And they're going to tend to Garvin down inside the Loveland 20.
See what happens with that leg. And he's going to walk himself off the field.
Back up. Still walking a little bit lightly on that foot. Going to be a different looking offense with high octane receiver on the sideline. He's going to grab a water bottle. Go sit on some.
He is really happy.
And this just might be the deciding play of the game. 4th and 7, minute 13 left.
This is it.
Through the air. Nick Kubat's going to take it
himself.
for himself. He dives. I don't know if he's there.
I think he's got it.
The referee thinks it's right on the line.
I think it's going to be a first down.
He dove head first. What a play by Nick, doing exactly what he needs to do.
That's a high-level play. It's first down.
Scoreboard says first down. Referees are going to talk it over.
We've got exactly 1 minute left.
And we bring the chains out. A nice exact measurement. Take a look at where this ball is. And he got it.
That's a first down.
That's a first down. The drive is alive for the Sabercats after a do-it-himself Nick Kubat run.
What a play by Nick. Let's watch that again.
Nothing developing.
Head first dive. Put yourself on the line, and what a play.
That's how you gain respect.
Less than a minute left.
Just got to get it with him at 30-yard line.
Quick throw to Marcus.
Got to get out
up the sideline, breaking
bounds.
a couple tackles. Up to the 35.
Are they going to call a timeout? It looks like clock will stop anyways with the first down to the chains get set.
Oh, very beautiful.
And we'll start rolling them right about now. 40 seconds left now. One more nice pass. You're within field goal range. You can kind of stop throwing it if you like. There it is. There it is.
No.
Marcus on the outside.
Down the sideline.
He's going to score.
He's going to get in the end zone.
That's serious. Caught the gap. Turning the pass into the
Let's watch that again. It's past one. Gets around another. And it's a free walk into the end zone. What a play, Marcus Mosier.
Now you've got decision time. You can kick it, easy point, go up by 6. You can also go for 2, get up by 7, just in case Loveland can pull something out of their offense in the last 23 seconds. The ball is placed at the 3, it looks like, where I believe Nick Kubat's going to keep the helmet on. And this is where all the creativity happens. Might see something fun on the 2-point conversion.
That would be a fairy tale ending to a magical game.
We're just going to keep that one rolling.
I don't blame him. Gorgeous play.
Here we go. Back on the field, take a touchdown lead. Sorry. cold up here. Wind's still picking up. I'm glad we didn't have to kick the field goal. It would have been a lot harder than running in the open field.
Would have been a tough one.
Here we go. 4 wide receivers, 2 stacked on the right. Harley motioning across. It's a low snap.
Still gets the throw off.
And it's caught. 24-17, Fossil Ridge. Up a touchdown with 20 seconds left.
Marcus again. Showing off why he's a San Diego State commit.
Three stars. At least 2 touchdowns. I believe. I've only just been one.
I want Marcus on my fantasy team.
That's facts. I don't know. He's going to go pretty early. But
this is the hype I want to see.
The records do not change until the clock hits 4 zeros. Nobody's won until the clock is all the way expired. We've seen some crazy things in this sport. And this would be no surprise if Loveland could march it down.
A little ludicrous to spice up your day.
Kick is down. It's going to land.
It's going to bounce out of bounds.
At the 7. They're going to start at the 35.
That's
the
huge.
3rd kick out of bounds flag we've seen today.
I think you got to do in part to the wind. This wind out here is no joke.
Get you thinking a little bit more. It's a little chilly. Now you're Loveland, you've been running it all game. You've been putting all your receivers on the line, blocking. Now you bring them all out, 3 of them on the left side. Need a touchdown, though. And they're going to get to him on the sack. The clock will run. Now there's a flag. That will stop the clock. Loveland does not have to use their last timeout.
Yeah, only one timeout is actually going to come into play for Loveland. They need to take some deep shots.
And that's a personal foul on the defense. Less than ideal after the sack.
That
was
very
after the play, unfortunately.
Very big for Loveland.
That was first down. The clock was stopped. Fresh downs. Chains have not moved yet on the far side of the field. Never mind, it's 1st and 3 now. It's caught. That's
caught by the big tight end.
Zane, that will be a first down. They've got to hurry. Get back to the line before the clock runs again.
We got 11 seconds to go. 1st and 10 from the 49.
And that is the 3rd and final timeout from the Red Wolves. They can no longer stop the clock. Then first down and out of bounds.
Taking shots at the end zone.
Like to see something that Fossa ran, throw it outside. If you can cut up field, get to the zone would be ideal. If not, jump out of bounds, stop the clock. And here we go. Doing exactly.
Across the
that is almost picked off.
Knocked away by Jake Toshkov. This is a no-fly zone.
And dangerous pass. Villanueva had both hands on it.
Incredible
But
hustle.
Toshkov's single arm was a little bit stronger, knocking it free. 7 seconds, maybe 2 more plays. But it's looking like this is going to be a single play ending to the game.
This is what I want to see to start Friday Night Lights for the
Here we go. Rolling out. The deep throw.
pass.
It's going to be short of the end zone and
And
falls
batted away.
short.
Fossil Ridge.
24-17. False Ridge will take the win. 1-0 start to the season. Couldn't imagine a better game to start off Friday Night Lights with.
That was an incredible watch. Got me jumping out of my seat.
I've been standing for quite a while now. Showing the sportsmanship as we meet at midfield. After this, we will be sprinting towards the fence, celebrating the win, but
As the lights go out on Friday. Thank you for tuning in. We're saying goodbye from PSD Stadium. This has been the Sabercat Sports Network. Wishing you all a very happy and safe 3-day weekend. We'll see you all out here next week.